colors in and painted the inside, just very simply doing some streaking with the white and doing that type of driftwood effect. Like I say, you're just doing very simple movements, and it doesn't have to look perfect. So you can see, these brush strokes and stuff, they don't have to look perfect. Plus, this is the inside and this is the shelving area, and things will sit on it. But the next part will focus on the outside, and if I don't like something about it, the look or whatever, I'll go back in and do something to the inside, maybe even add another color. But a lot of times I only have to do this one color with the white and let a little of the brown show through, and that's it. All right, for today's project, we're working on creating a coastal looking TV stand, and we're going to be doing it with two simple colors, and it's the easiest way to create a very fast looking coastal type of effect. When I first started out, I used this most all of the time, and it would just turn out really nice looking. So what we start with is you have wood that's already been stained a certain color, some form of brown, usually all the time. And then what I do is either lightly brush the wood with chalk paint, this time white, or I spray it, and I thin the paint down a little bit and spray it so that, I don't know if you can see it through here, but the wood actually is just showing through. You don't have to do that, but what it does is it gives, if you were to leave it like that, it would look bad. But since you're creating a rustic wood type of an effect, the white, the brown from the original wood looks like wood, like a driftwood type of wood showing through. The white shows like a distressed bleach look, and then you're going over it with a gray, like a distressed type of wood effect. It's not perfectly looking like driftwood, it's just giving the effect or the illusion of that type of coastal look with the white. And you're really only using two colors, the white, which is easy to put on, and then the gray, which is my favorite, or any type of shade of tan or gray, and it just ends up turning out awesome. So I'm going to do a few passes here and let you see how this is working. All right, so barely dipping the brush in the paint, and I begin, and this brush is kind of like got some gnarly bristles on it and stuff. So this is one of the shelves, and just barely making some passes by here, and like I say, the imperfections in the painting of the white on here doesn't matter, because that just disappears to the eye when you put the camouflage across it here. With this, it just becomes what looks like wood showing through. And what happens is the bristles, with the small amount of paint on it dragging through, it looks like wood grain. So I only do this with the very lightest residual amount left on there. And you got darker spots, and then you'll have this effect of wood grains. And let's see if you can see that. But so anyway, it's like a super fast way of creating a very distressed, older looking piece of wood that looks like driftwood. So we're going to do a little work on the outside now, and like I say, there's imperfections in the paint, and you can see through this paint because it was painted on thin, but that's what I want. So do a little little brushing technique here and just create distress to the wood. And each stroke, you just mix up the types of, each time you do a drag through with the brush, you can do a long stroke like that, a quick one, you know, whatever. That way it doesn't keep looking like the same exact thing each time. And when I dab the brush, like I say, I'm just barely hitting the corner. I'm not dabbing the whole thing in there. That way I don't get too much and make a gigantic blob of paint. And if I got too much on my brush, you can wipe it off on you can move to a different section of the furniture, or you can wipe it off on a towel or, you know, something. A lot of times the technique I'll use is I'll also spray the brush with I'll have a water bottle and just spray it with a couple of sprays of water, and it'll really thin out. Paint lasts a long time. So let me bring you in a little closer here and see what we're working on. So this is what we've brushed on there right now, and we're just creating a super simple type of distressed look. And this is not for the perfectionist, but this is for somebody who wants the general look. And then if you put some decorations on it and stuff, the thing just looks ultra cool.